everybody, my name is Katie and I come from Chicago in the United States of America. And I came here specifically to Italy because I am obsessed with footwear, with shoes, and Italy shaped like a boot, and I've always kind of loved it, and I wanted to learn also how to make shoes myself because I like them so much. And so I decided to study at Polimoda and do the footwear and accessory design course, because here, as a requisite for the course, we're required to make what we design as well. And that honestly launched me into something that I did not expect to be doing, which was making shoes out of old shoes. I was bored or like daydreaming and looking at people. I'd always just kind of be like, what shoes are they wearing? You know what I mean? It was entertaining for me. And I came to find, after looking at people's shoes a lot and a lot and a lot, like over and over, there were patterns I found. I'm like, this type of person a lot of times wears this type of shoe, or I can kind of guess maybe the personality even if I don't know them very well because of their shoe choice. Because the thing you gotta understand is, like, clothes we change pretty often, right? But shoes a lot less often. So subconsciously, when we choose a type of shoe, it's more like really who we are in a way. Like, it's our statement. For me, it's always been a creative challenge to like use what you got. Like, that's a value that I've always had because I had grandparents that, you know, were raised in the Great Depression, which was a period in American history where everything just kind of crashed and economically things went way down. And so people naturally tried to find ways to deal with that. And recycling was just it became a necessity. It wasn't like, oh, let's do it because it's good for the environment, but it's something we have to do. And because of that feeling of I have to, you know, people got really creative with it. It's always been so sick to me, the relationship between skaters and their shoes, because they're always the ones that I know that are buying the most shoes, first of all, because they totally have to, like, doing what they do, they trash their shoes. Like, it's just natural, it's part of like the process. But like in that process, what happens to the shoes, to me it's like really cool. Like, even if I wanted to destroy a pair of shoes by myself like that, I wouldn't be able to do it in the way that a skater could. It's the way that your body moves and the way it interacts with the board each time that you're skating that makes these changes in the shoes, the way they rip, the way they get destroyed. And to me, it's fascinating. It's kind of a beautiful thing. It's not like, oh, that's trash. No, it's like actually super sick. Like, it's beautiful in its own way. My biggest dream and goal and plan, right, is I want to start like my own shoe company, and I want to be like, have it be like a creative and design office as well as like a factory. So I want to like basically have like my address and people can just send me all their old shoes, and then I repurpose them, I re-put them back together, and just have it, do it on like a larger scale So I can do it in like more sizes, more this, more that, and have people like write to me and come to me and be like, yo, I'm looking for like a shoe like this. Maybe interact with like my customers directly and like design with them directly. Like make it super, super personal. Like, I mean, I feel like now we have the access to personalization, but make this like personal in a way that's also emotional. Like you have something that maybe meant something to you before, now it's trashed. Let's like revive it. Let's give it a totally new life.